A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 59, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Stepping in, Anton Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first four have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First four games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 0-2 once more. And missed, he got him. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
In now, Ehire Adrianza. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Now at the plate, Sean Cardona. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Sean Cardona.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
That's up. Here's a high pop-up. And he drops it. This is skied into short left center. Schmoll moves over, and that retires the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Into the box now, Floyd Patel. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Patel.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Rowell is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Lacey. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Up top, it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lamar racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. Coming to the plate now, Steve Guerrero. And he could give his guy if he can come through here.
Guerrero.
Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. That's popped up. Velasquez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And it's fouled away. Lacey leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Faust backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So striding forward now, Miguel Reyna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Miguel
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Brian Logan comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Brian Logan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's a strike. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Bernardo Gutierrez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
Into the box, Anton Gonzalez. Grounder down the line at third. Velasmil loves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza. He popped out in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lamar is in his tracks now. 1 gone. Striding in once again, Sean Cardona. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sean Cardona.
From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but travel the furthest.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And there's ball 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make
Now
contact.
batting, third baseman, Floyd Patel.
Into the box now, Floyd Patel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Lacey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Jonathan Lacey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Grounded baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Guerrero.
14, Steve Guerrero.
Here comes the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Up. Swing and a high pop-up. Portillo just to the right of the mound. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Reyna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Up, up, up.
High pop-up. Portillo has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Into the box, Brian Logan. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Settling in now, Bernardo Gutierrez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Gutierrez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schmoll sprinting after it, and that's the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Anton Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gonzalez.
Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken below the zone for a ball. over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. Digging in once again, Ehire Adrianza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schmoll on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Now batting.
In now, Sean Cardona.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Floyd Patel. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Lacey. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back easily. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. Now at the plate, Steve Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Miguel Reyna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's up.
Popped him up. McDougal moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Brian Logan.
Left fielder, Brian Logan.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. Babe Billingsley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Babe Billingsley.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Birmingham used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Marcos Portillo gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Number 59 to settle with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Babe Billingsley records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 1 run, 4 hits.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Good job.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on. We've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Marcos Portillo gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now at the plate, Henry Oliver, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Henry Oliver.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Henry Oliver goes down for the first out of the game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Rolando Guerrero.
Standing in now, Rolando Guerrero. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To his left, roll. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Ready now, Ronaldo Guerrero took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Ronaldo Guerrero.
He's set and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Geronimo Murillo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One and one, here it comes. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Roll backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kenny Moon. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Popped him up. Roll is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eric Quiroz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Johnny Crespo, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Johnny Crespo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he had him set up perfectly there, as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Bobby Camp.
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Schmoll will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rico Santana, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Things turned around in a hurry. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Digging in to try it again, Henry Oliver. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Henry Oliver.
He's set. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Schmoll comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Striding in, Rolando Torrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1-1.
Piece to the right side. Skoll is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Ronaldo Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ronaldo Guerrero.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Geronimo Murillo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
In there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Faust has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Coming to the plate now, Kenny Moon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kenny Moon.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Softly hit here to the left side, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Striding into the box, Eric Quiroz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a strike.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Popped high in the air. McDougal's got it, and the side is retired. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Johnny Crespo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Crespo.
From the stretch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 strike, the count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Bobby Hamp. Hit on down the first baseline. Stoll ranges to his left, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, Rico Santana.
Now batting, third baseman, Rico Santana.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Birmingham leads this thing 3-0. over, and digging in, Henry Oliver. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Roll has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Into the box now, Rolando Ferrero. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Rolando Ferrero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ground ball to third. McMahon comes up with it, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Torrero stands at first with 1 out. Swinging a soft liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Geronimo Murillo.
Geronimo Murillo.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Late that time for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He froze him on the fastball there. Geronimo Murillo is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Digging in, Kenny Moon. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Faust calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Barons are out in front here, 7-0. So stepping in, Eric Quiroz.
Hitting up for Montgomery. Shortstop, Eric Quiroz.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Johnny Crespo fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Bobby Camp. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Birmingham leads this thing 7-0. Now in the box, Rico Santana starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch.
Straight up, straight up.
Pitch is popped up. Skoll waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Henry Oliver, and his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Rolando Ferrero. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Up.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Birmingham Barons took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Marcos Portillo takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Boy, good job.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Pete Little has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Felipe Delgado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Felipe Delgado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Standing in, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
1-1-1.
Baseline. Skoll fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Woody Tennis, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Roll is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Cruz. He went deep in the contest last night.
Right fielder, Eric Cruz.
He's set, and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
0-1, here it comes. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Patrick Kivlahan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball into honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Velasquez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Buddy Richard, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Batting 7.
Standing in now, Rod Herndon, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Velasquez is there, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. Now to the plate, Jared Pendergast comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Left fielder, Gerard Pendergast.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Archie Bowers.
Into the box, Archie Bowers, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Fly ball right down the line in left. Schmoll moves over. 2 gone. At the plate, Felipe Delgadillo. Last time.
Delgadillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat. if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Swing, and he pops him up. In there, the base hit. The throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Delgado at second with 2 down. Up high in the air. Roll is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Woody Tennis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Woody Tenace.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. High pop-up. And there's the first out. Digging in, Eric Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Skoll will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Patrick Kivlahan. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And he'll settle under it. But he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. Standing in, Buddy Richard. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So striding in, Rod Herndon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rod Herndon.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Jared Pendergast.
Now batting, left fielder, Gerard Pendergast.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
In there, strike two.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. In now, Archie Bowers. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Roll onto the grass. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Felipe Delgado.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0.
1-1-1.
Ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. Leading off the inning, Woody Tennis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A pause and the 0-2, and he struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Right fielder, Eric.
Stepping in, Eric Cruz. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Patrick Kivlahan. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. Logan Simon will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 0, Logan Simon.
So coming to the plate, Matt Skoll. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the pitch. Here's a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in, Vince Schmoll.
Vince Schmoll.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Tennis over to his left. 2 down. stepping up to the plate, Ryan Lamar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. Leading off the inning, Buddy Richard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
The 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now batting, catcher, Rod.
Standing in now, Rod Herndon. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now
stepping in now, Jared Pendergast, a little bouncer. No hits to this point. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a high pop up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Herndon, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first. With 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Archie Bowers, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. If they take the lead, it's 2-1.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing at Gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here. Aaron Bummer will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Aaron Bummer.
Into the box, Felipe Delgado. Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
2 strikes.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. Velasmo scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9th inning coming up. The Generals are on top, 2-1. Johnny Kennedy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 11, Johnny Kennedy.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jackson McDougal, and they'll need him to get something going here.
McDougal.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Solomon Roll.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Kennedy, a 22-year-old. He throws a slider, a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and a 2-seam fastball. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
2 balls and a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Dig
grounded towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now at the plate, George Koenig.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Koenig.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Left side to his right. Bowers. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Generals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Logan Simon claims the win out of the pen, his first. Marcos Portillo pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Johnny Kennedy closes the door for the save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First with the victorious Jackson Generals. 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Barons, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes.
Good job right there.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Birmingham Barons and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. Birmingham attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Johnny Dominguez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitch.
Digging in, Sam Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
0-2, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Batting second. Designated
Into the
hitter,
box now. Travis Jackson fouled away.
Straight up.
He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. 0-1, here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schmoll will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Tyler Hayward. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Up, look up.
Popped high in the air.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out.
We've played an inning, still nothing. Coming to the plate now, Ernest Bayless. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
right fielder, Ernest Bayless.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Hit back up the middle. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Ronnie Hudson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A cold strike on the inside corner. Got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Joe Coleman.
Standing in now, Joe Coleman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play. 4 home runs and a dozen RBI. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Juan Graterol, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Velasno right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. Stepping up now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
First baseman, Joe Snow.
He's set, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schmoll is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Settling in now, William Yamashita. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Now batting, center fielder, Sam Rodriguez.
In now, Sam Rodriguez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. Striding in once again, Travis Jackson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Travis Jackson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 0-1.
Balls up,
Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. digging in the switch hitter, Tyler Hayward, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Now batting, right fielder, Ernest Bayless.
Stepping in now, Ernest Bayless, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronnie Hudson. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Into the box, Joe Coleman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Joe Coleman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is flared out towards second. And there's one down now. Juan Graterol steps in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Juan Graterol.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count, and the pitch fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Snow. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, William Yamashita, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Sam Rodriguez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schmoll comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Trap Jackson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Tyler Hayward. Popped him up. Velasmil has a play. And that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ernest Bayless, he doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 into this appearance. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Oh, and he misses it. Digging in once again, Ronnie Hudson, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Joe Coleman. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
So stepping in, Juan Graterol, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And it's fouled away. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Joe Snow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a high pop-up. Velasmil is there for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, William Yamashita, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
William Yamashita.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Up, straight up.
Popped him up. Skoll on the move, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Sam Rodriguez.
Center fielder, Sam Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And that's in there, base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Michael Pock answers the call now. Look to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Michael Pock.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Barons took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Marcos Portillo wins his 3rd of the season. Johnny Dominguez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Babe Billingsley hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Blue Wahoos, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift